Fine. Fine. I hate the dank food hacks when it's ribs. It's gross. I hate sickos. The information is just so relevant. Jessica tried to ruin these ribs. The boy was trying to put on a cooking show. She interrupted it by streaming. She interrupted it by talking to him while he was trying to film it. They got into some kind of massive altercation, and apparently he left the apartment. She was there alone, apparently, and said she didn't know how to do anything with the oven. Allegedly, the ribs were still in there. Somehow, I guess he got them out. I don't know when this took place. It was uploaded 24 minutes ago. 5-part series of him making these ribs. I don't understand how he did it. What happened? Was it or was it not just in the oven for hours while he was gone? Let's find out. What on earth happened with these ribs? He's in the thumbnail, he's eating them right there. So they're looking very dry and burnt, but if you want to get caught up on what we seem to know so far, watch my video uploaded earlier. Am I ever going to get this WiLLo out? It's been done since last night. The current events are just so time sensitive, though. Okay, Dank Ribs Part 1 uploaded last night. Late last night, like midnight-ish for me. I think there's about 45 minutes of stuff here, but he tends to have a lot of empty space in these, so hopefully it won't be that long for you. This is just the easiest way to go about it. I'm just going to try to endure. Oh boy, is he going to be this quiet for the whole thing? Okay, he's getting closer.
Pork loin, country style ribs, and they're boneless.
Am I going to have to turn myself down to equalize this?
And we're going to soak them.
Guess I am. Okay.
And some goodies before we make our custom sauce.
Hopefully that matches up now. God.
Bake it in the oven at 350.
I see there's some horseradish. There's some A1, some kind of green beverage, red hot buffalo ranch seasoning. He's stabbing it with a fork.
And stab the fuck out.
He'll surely just put back into. God damn it! But put back into his drawer. Everything's terrible.
Goddamn.
Stabbing. He loves stabbing.
Pre-soak. All that flavor in the.
I hear him use the pre-soak a couple of times. I heard him mention it during Jessica's live stream from last night. You could overhear him saying pre-soak.
Just gonna absorb right.
So I wonder if she's live right now. I'm not exactly sure.
These delicious bastards.
Let's cue this.
Not cooked for Jessica yet, and she likes ribs. So we're gonna give it a go. See how that goes.
Okay, yep, stabbing, yep.
Make these nice and tender.
He's doing work.
We're gonna use that later on to make the barbecue sauce.
Okay. Oh, I see some meat jars going in the sink.
We're going to add some seasoning.
Is that full or empty? I'm not sure.
Some red hot.
It's funny when he says that he sanitizes everything before making the meat. Like, look at his sink. What does he mean by sanitize?
Frank's Buffalo Ranch.
The seasoning?
Some Bang and
Chop House burger seasoning. There's some of that Dawn in there.
Look at that. Some porking good bacon seasoning.
Y'all porking?
I mean, they are pork ribs. And some bone-sucking sauce steaks.
What are we doing? What's this sauce for?
Seasoning right there, yes, sir.
Gosh.
So we're gonna add,
wow, look at the floor. Wow, look at the floor of his kitchen.
Add these two ingredients.
Is it supposed to be dark gray?
We're gonna microwave it and melts the bacon
and faded.
Up, and some crunchy crock.
Bacon grease? You can just buy it like that? Okay. I'm gonna need some information because I'm not gonna know. Like, these don't look right.
So the butter and melt and all that. So we're gonna take some of our bacon grease
with a fork. Oh man, look at that industrial-sized country crock. Before I got banned from Jessica's channel, she'd walk around the store. It's like he likes country crock.
For the custom sauce.
We know what the boy likes.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna throw in.
He's getting me a little taste test of that first.
With that bacon grease.
Watch, we know he's gonna suck the fork, right? What's that Rick and Morty box up top?
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, we don't. Come on now. And that was definitely him licking it right there.
Up is a genius.
And that, yeah,
awesome product in my book.
That was him cleaning the fork with his mouth.
Barbecue sauce. Later.
Dear Josh, love and miss you so much already love Jessica. I wonder, has that been on the fridge since you left last time?
So
I
hold
don't know.
on to that.
What did you write this with a crayon and had to take up the whole page?
Now we're gonna take our Country Crock Original.
Same fork that we
Grab a couple
got the bacon grease out and then
of
sucked
that.
off. All right, come on
I'm
now.
gonna make these ribs. We're not gonna need a whole lot of that.
And I'm sure he eats the country crock off the fork.
We're not gonna need a whole lot of that.
One for you, one for me.
Alright, fine.
Is this how you start ribs? Bacon grease and country crock into a bowl? Oh, he's making this thing that's gonna soak in.
Seems how they're not being in use at the moment. We'll find a place to put them.
What's that now? Oh, this is the bacon
Put
grease.
that to the side. Now I got this cheese YouTube.
You got this cheese, the Lucrane.
Bacon and horseradish cheese.
Bacon and horseradish
Pretty
cheese.
good.
Why is everything multiple
Pretty
things?
delicious cheese if you like horseradish.
You can never just have single ingredients. Bacon, horseradish
Now to
cheese.
start off our
Is
bacon
that anything like head
is
cheese?
for our ribs to soak in. Poke the fuck out of it. There's all that grease from the
How are you gonna soak them in bacon grease and butter?
bacon and the butter right there. I'm gonna microwave it.
That can't possibly do anything. Oh, you're gonna microwave it first. It's gonna be sitting in the warm. It's gonna be soaking in a warm.
Then we're gonna melt it.
That sounds like quite a hazard.
Splash of Jameson just because we can.
Jameson, okay, to help it penetrate, I guess.
Use Jameson or Jack.
Yeah, the natural emulsifier,
It don't
Jameson.
matter.
Okay,
These out of the way real quick.
those warheads still sitting up there. Oh my god, that's a lot of bags of Doritos. People must have sent them. You're gonna soak the raw ribs in warm bacon grease for probably a couple hours,
We're gonna
right?
get the beer open for it too. We got this honey orange triple from New Belgian Fat Tire.
Oh, it's gonna be soaking in that as
There's
well.
already twist top, so we can grab the bone over here. Let's see here. We have it right here.
I have a shot of this.
Go for it.
Jessica said, "Can I have a shot
I
of
had
this?"
one earlier, but I'm gonna try and pace myself because can't get no fucking respect. So I gotta breathe.
Can't get no respect. I need a shot because nobody respects me.
Don't get to you.
Wait, am I being recorded? Is it filming me right now? Oh
Yes,
shit!
no
Hi,
worries.
hi everybody.
I'm making bomb ass cheesy.
What? Please stop interrupting the dank food hack.
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. Oh, sorry.
No
Get the
worries.
fuck out! Oh god.
Cheers, maybe.
Cheers.
Boop, boop, bop.
Shit's gonna be boiling.
Oh, that's looking beautiful.
Let's see.
YouTube, 1 minute on that melt. That's all you needed on a high-powered microwave.
Oh wow.
Good grease.
This is for the ribs?
Now you're gonna add our seasonings.
What about the beer or whatever you just opened?
You're excused.
Ooh, that James is
Please.
stronger than the last bottle.
Please stop
Pork and good
interrupting.
Bacon seasoning. Let's put a sprinkle of that.
Oh, he's spanking the bottle now?
We're gonna use the same seasonings in our barbecue mixture
Okay.
for the sauce. A little bit of that.
Deep
Good
penetrating
stuff.
seasoning. It's so funny how all of these things are seasoning
All four
blends,
Seasonings, check.
reminiscent of Amberlin's Mrs. Dash
Take our fork. I'm gonna stir the
symphony.
grease and the butter, the seasoning around.
Okay.
Take
Put the
our
beer
ribs, and we're gonna put it in the butter here. And we'll let these sons of bitches soak. That bowl is hot.
Man, the captions are struggling. Okay, they're going in. Part one's just about over. Ew, oh, I can see it brimming.
On there. Pour a splash of beer on the top ones.
You need a bigger bowl, pretty sure. All right, that was part one. Time for part two. It's a short one. Let's see what he does.
YouTube.
Ew, it's just been sitting there.
Transfer those.
Transfer?
Fucking delicious boneless
Oh
ribs
my god, it's just been sitting on the
to this
counter.
plate right here. I'm gonna bring the plate over too.
He's gonna spill all over. You know it. He's starting to get a little slower this part of the evening. Is that a brand new cheese grater? I could see the little tag thing still on it. That's what Jessica got at the store, really? A cheese grater?
That's fine. I don't like.
Does it have some kind of sinister use? Ew. Okay, transfer, you said, transfer. I guess that's the video, is him transferring. Oh, and he's split.
I'm taking that grease.
Okay, he's splashing on top.
For all these.
It's just gonna boil in that, I guess. Okay. Going into the oven, or?
Put those in
There you
there.
go.
Cook and do their
That
thing.
poor oven. I can't see. There you go. Just you can't even see the bottom of the pan because it's just all.
Some barbecue for you, my girl.
It's all in there. Me and my girl. All right, that was part 2, nice and easy. I wish they could all be that short. This is the longest one, though. Part 3 starts, you're just looking at some kind of
Fun
film at the top of a bowl.
situation, YouTube.
What's the
The ribs
situation?
Just about done. I got the oven preheated at 350, and we got some bacon grease, and we got some Country Crock original.
Oh, we're doing this again? Round 2, okay.
Voodoo Ranger IPA and a combination of
Fireball? Is the
delicious
fireball?
sauces. It's gonna be delicious.
Okay, now we're onto the sauce
Now,
portion.
The ribs, I flinged a little bit of butter on there by mistake, but it's all good.
It's all
The
good.
ribs are pre-cooked.
Suck it off,
They're not fully done because we're gonna pull them out of the oven.
as I
Turn
see.
the oven off and then let them cool off, and that's where you get all the grease.
This looks like some kind of
We're
like
gonna
alien
reheat the
landscape.
ribs with the oven, and then we're gonna add like this crazy wacky sauce.
Let's see this
And
crazy
with our
wacky
grease,
sauce with bacon grease and
The
butter.
bacon up and the Country Crock.
Right.
We
You got your
got some
A1.
A1 steak sauce. We're gonna throw it in there.
I wonder if this gets like obviously interrupted at some point, because
Yeah.
there was definitely a point in Jessica's stream where she was like, I don't know just how to turn the oven off. I'm not messing with this 1970s bullshit. It's his fucking ribs. He said they'd be done hours ago.
Sure, a little bit of that.
I wonder when all that happens. Because she's just walking to the kitchen at some
And,
point, too,
some
when she's
Frank's
just on her fucking rampage home
Red
alone.
Hot buffalo wing sauce.
Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce, A1.
Splash that. And then we got some Famous Dave's Devil Spit barbecue sauce.
Famous Dave's
That
Barbecue,
stuff
okay.
has got a nice little heat to it, so we don't need a whole lot.
This guy loves his heat.
Horseradish.
Horseradish, just pure, straight up horseradish. Oh, wow, that's gonna have a zing to it.
Again, you don't need a whole lot of that horsey sauce because it's got a little kick to it.
Oh yeah, brother.
Dude,
What's
the
this
base of our
Kraft
rib
barbecue,
sauce
honey?
Is gonna be the sweet honey barbecue.
I was right. I was
Kraft.
exactly right. Okay.
That should be some good looking rib sauce, I think. Now, YouTube, there we got the rib sauce made. We're gonna stir it around town. Stir it around
He sure does sound like he's in slow motion.
town.
All right.
So here's our rib sauce.
Whoa.
Just gonna bloody well stir
Give that a
it
stir, yeah.
around.
Maybe microwave it a couple of times. Throw a couple of beers in there, Jameson.
Combine all the sauces together.
You got any Doritos for this?
And then we're gonna microwave it to melt all that butter and grease in there.
You know what this go good with? Some garlic butter cups.
And stir.
Okay, stir with a fork into your ornate glass bowl.
That sauce ain't half bad.
Ain't half bad. Yeah, I'd hope so.
Now, after I baste these ribs in the sauce,
Baste?
we're gonna bake them in the oven.
You got a
And
baster?
then when they're just about to be done, we're gonna add
He's the master baster.
some cheese to these boneless ribs.
Okay, so I'm sorry, we're baking them with the sauce for a little bit, then adding cheese?
We're gonna add all of our seasonings that we added before to our sauce.
Okay, you're doing...
Porking
Okay.
good, bacon seasonings.
Okay, redo of all the seasonings from before.
We're talking. And some of that buffalo ranch.
Right.
And,
Oh, I hear the microwave getting opened. Maybe that was the fridge. He's looking for ranch now to top it off. Okay.
And I want to throw just a tiny splash of ranch into the
Just a little
sauce
splash.
here.
A little splash.
So I can get the
For
get it
color.
on the open YouTube. Let's
Now, is this maple bacon ranch, or is this just plain ranch? I'd be surprised if it was plain ranch. Maybe Jessica bought it and she got the wrong one, you
a little
know?
bit of ranch with some tang.
Some tang, yeah, it's good. Needs a little something extra. It's lacking.
Ready to mix the sauce up for our ribs.
Okay, mix it up.
Nice.
Wow,
Gonna
look at
mix it
that.
around with the butter and the grease.
Mix it around with the
Same
fork.
time,
Okay, I got the
yellow
idea.
and black can, black and yellow, black and yellow. So I'm gonna
Put the
pour it
IPA in. Okay.
Like pretty much the entire can.
All right.
And stir that around. It's delicious. I want to microwave it.
Microwave the sauce. We got to microwave the sauce before we put it on.
The sauce onto said ribs.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye out for some section where there's obviously just like hours and hours passing
It
that
won't
are
get you
unaccounted
drunk
for.
by any sense of the imagination. No,
Won't get you
because
drunk. These ribs
all
won't get you drunk, okay? I hear him hollering in the live stream in the background. No, it
the
just
beer that
sounds
I
like just
used
complaining, really.
Last time around, this is the new Belgian honey triple orange.
Another beer
Delightful
going
stuff.
into this? Oh, no, it's
The
just
fat tire.
showing it off.
Now we're going to put our sauce ingredients back in the fridge. Add some saucers blocking them microwave, so it's all good though.
Oh, wow.
That beer sauce is gonna get microwaved. All the butter and the grease melts in there.
Okay.
And then we're gonna drizzle that.
Give that bowl a
over
microwave.
each. Then
All right, I get the concept.
When I, melt it. I want it to be too thick, you know.
Oh, I see her. You hear her screaming in the background. It's very quiet.
I want it to be too thick, you know.
I feel like I remember her saying that in the live stream.
I do wish people would fucking leave Jessica alone.
Why won't people leave Jessica alone? He's hearing her screaming in the room like, poor thing. That poor thing.
Yeah.
She didn't ask for this.
We're gonna microwave that sauce, YouTube, for a minute, just to melt the butter.
Okay, he's watching it like a hawk.
That's in there with the barbecues and the seasonings and
Yeah.
sick and tired of people bullying. And
Oh.
I do wish people would just fucking leave Jessica alone. I'm so sick and tired of people bullying her.
So you don't want her to have any viewers or what?
You know, if you wouldn't like it being done to you, why do it to someone else, YouTube? That's all
So
I'm
true.
saying.
So true.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, YouTube.
Thanks. I needed that. Gosh.
That minute seems to have did the trick for our sauce.
Okay, pour that sucker on.
That's not too bad.
He's tasting it. Oh, he's putting it back
Combination of all the
in.
ingredients gives it like a marinara taste.
Marinara.
Even though
That
it
doesn't sound
have
right at
marinara sauce in
all.
it, which is weird.
It doesn't even have tomatoes in it.
But considering I'm going to bake
Or I guess barbecue sauce is kind of like ketchup.
some goddamn cheese on top of these boneless ribs.
Okay, okay. Waiting
They're
for the microwave.
pre-cooked to a point.
Pre-cooked, but
Before
then
you
you've been
wanna
letting
add
them sit
ribs
here
to
on the
your-
counter for how long?
Or sauce to your ribs. That's what I do is I pre-cook the ribs so that they're barely cooked, and then I'll add the sauce and then bake them.
Yeah, but if they cool down between, what does it matter?
Straightforward stuff.
Oh, hold on. She's screaming in the background.
Pretty straightforward stuff.
He's sighing.
And
My God, she sure
we're
can
gonna
talk.
Add the sauce. Adding the sauce, keeping it boss. Gonna add the sauce, gonna keep it boss.
I'm glad to see he's got his brain back.
So I'm gonna drizzle.
He's got his
each
rhymes going. Oh,
Boneless
God.
rib with
Oh my God, it's steaming.
the sauce,
Oh dear.
just like that.
When do we get to the part where she's like, I'm not a plumber. How is this my problem? What a weirdo.
Cover each rib in that sauce.
Okay.
Excess sauce off.
Drain the excess sauce, what, with your lips? No, into the sink. Oh? Wow, look at the surface of this counter. That is what happened. It's such a thick crust on this counter.
Ribs are looking very
Okay, the
succulent.
sauced ribs. They're going back
Top's been
in.
dusted with it. We're looking good, dudes. Alright, so now you two are going to put these back in the oven.
Our boy's back.
So they
He's
can
with
finish
it.
Baking.
He's in the
yeah.
zone. He's in his element.
Ribs in there.
His passion. Okay, back in the oven. Into
But
this.
anyways, YouTube, I'm going to stick those in the oven. Got the oven preheated. Let's call that a sauce.
Okay, now I wonder if this is the part where they get left in there for hours,
I'll
or
see you
after the cheese gets put on.
And bake them again.
Because there's still the cheese portion. That was part 3. On to part 4. I see cubes of cheese getting put on there. They look pretty heavily burnt. Looking pretty heavily burnt. I don't know how long that would take for the sauce to do that. Probably a while. This seems like a significant amount of time. Maybe? It looks so burnt. This might be it.
Ribs out of the oven.
He sounds a
Looking
little.
pretty fully cooked.
He sounds a little
We're
different.
gonna add a little treat to them, you two.
He's adding
the
a
oven
treat.
is still turned on to 350.
And how long's it been like that?
Cheese is bacon and horseradish cheese. And
That's
these
too
are
much
pork
things.
Ribs that have been fried up in 2 different kinds of beer. And
Maybe it hasn't been that
whiskey,
long.
and,
I feel like it would be
these are
blacker
looking
on
and
top.
smelling pretty fucking dank.
I mean, who's to say? No, maybe it hasn't been that long.
Now, the coupe de resistance for these ribs is going
Speaking
to be
French.
adding some melted cheese.
Right.
These ribs are boneless, so you're not going to worry about picking it off the bone, which makes it a little easier to eat.
All right. How about those garlic butter
And the ribs are
cups?
supposed to be falling off the bone delicious anyways.
Oh, and he's got a random
So
knife
making
coming out of
it
his pocket.
boneless Just skips you a step.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
But
my
at
God.
the same time, I totally get the urge to want to eat it off the bone.
Sorry?
I don't claim to be the world's greatest chef or an expert,
Okay.
but I've been cooking ribs for a hot minute, you know. Got my
What's that
technique
noise?
down.
The dishwasher?
And you know me on
That's
YouTube,
gotta be the dishwasher, right?
It's like, oh god,
maybe-
this food sucks, you know.
Maybe the
and I'm
washing machine?
not afraid to fucking say it.
He's not afraid to
They're
say
like,
if the
well,
food's
what could I have
bad.
done differently, and then
Okay.
they're like, well, that's just how it goes.
Got a wad of cheese.
So we're gonna take some of these cheesies and
Sounds like an
stick them on top
ancient
of our
dishwasher.
ribs. This
Okay, chop up the cheese.
a hot minute ago.
What?
Out of the oven
Took the ribs out of the oven
a minute ago. Like a hot minute ago.
a hot minute ago.
I'm gonna let them cool off. Oh, we add some of this melted cheese action.
What makes it a hot minute? Does that mean it was a long time? What is going on with this thumbnail?
So I'm taking the cheese when I cut it into slices.
Yup, naturally, yup.
Ordering cheese, and I thought to myself, yes, please.
He saw
Oh,
that bacon horseradish cheese was an option. It was like, that's for me.
that's enough for each little rib piece to have like a little cheese on top. That's looking beautiful.
Okay.
Did not need the other one, so that's good. Put
Nice.
this back in the fridge.
For another dank food hack.
Horseradish cheese is fucking delicious.
It's good.
Mm.
I like a horseradish flavor.
It's horseradish cheese with bacon.
Yep.
I love horseradish and I love bacon.
Do you like garlic butter
This is
cups?
just the perfect little combo.
Okay, back in the
So we can melt
oven
the cheese
for their cremation.
on top of our ribs.
Yep. Yep, squish it on so it sticks. There's a little
We'll have
oven
to
mitt.
see how it do. Now I'm hoping the cheese will stay on the ribs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw it in the oven and hope
Man,
for
I wish the
best.
dishwasher wasn't going. I'd like to hear what's going on Jessica's end. I wish there was like a clock in the background for reference.
How it is with my cooking videos anymore.
What?
I got it on 350.
Naturally. His favorite. Oh, fell off. Get in there.
I see that truck coming off.
Gotta get in there. Save it. Imagine this where all the shit goes down. Just right when he puts it down. Oh, I'm up. There you go. Pro. Oh, that's looking pretty hot. Okay. Lentils in there? I saw some lentils. Who's eating lentils? Not you. Am I right?
Yeah, we're gonna have some boneless cheesy ribs.
When? Tomorrow?
I'm gonna be watching it like a hawk, so that way I don't overcook it, and the cheese will melt on top of these boneless barbecue ribs.
We'll see about that.
So I guess essentially you're replacing the bone with cheese.
Yeah?
I mean, I don't know how it's gonna turn out. It's smelling good.
No bone but cheese.
We're about to find out, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, the sink. Ew. Oh my god, yes, the Couch Chris video. Yes. Every goddamn time. Okay. That was perfect time for trying these dank cheese ribs, and they're looking like charcoal, so maybe... Okay. This is promising.
These ribs.
The cheese has turned back into a solid. It's well toasted. How long do you think? How long at 350 with these on the bottom rack for that to happen to the cheese? What do you guys think? 350, fairly low, you know? I don't know. I want to say like maybe 45 minutes at least, right? For that to start happening. Hard to say. I mean, he put so much liquid into this, and it looks so dry. So that's gotta count for something. That it was sopping wet at one point.
Ribs.
Now they just look like, I don't know, hollow burnt shells.
Boneless ribs with cheese.
I have no context for
See
this.
that texture on the cheese?
There's some kind of texture. It looks, I don't know, like a
When you're making
tortilla
these
chip.
ribs. Look at it, yes.
Did you mean to turn the cheese into a tortilla
this is
chip?
sound pretty dank. I ain't gonna stunt YouTube.
It's looking pretty dank. No kidding.
Like I know.
Okay, he's sounding very different. He's very slow right now.
Sometimes my cooking's not the greatest, and I come up with like the wildest recipes.
Right.
And people are like, "Oh, that's good."
Now, see, the fact that it's just standing up like that and not like conforming to any shape, I feel says a lot. It's like some kind of like natural formation in rocks or something like that. Especially being that he said it's boneless, and this just looks like it's just a rock. Right? That's okay. This has got to have been a long time. There's no give to these.
And these ribs is boneless, which means.
And I've never seen a rib like that.
You don't have to eat it off the bone and pick it clean. The rib's supposed to be bone fall off anyways. So this just saves you a step. But we're gonna replace.
Is the sun out?
The bone.
Is that the sun hitting these bottles here? It seems to be like more natural light than like the warm lighting he's got over there. Hard to say. Does he have like a ring light for his? No, that's gotta be sunlight right there. Look at that. I don't know. Does he have like some bright, cool white light by his computer? Because if not, then that's the sun right there. He uploaded this an hour ago. Do you think he filmed this morning?
Barbecue ribs that I've been making.
I think he filmed this like an hour ago.
Smelling snackable, delicious.
It's 5:22 right now for me.
The cheese melted on it beautifully.
Someone watching TV?
So we're gonna get one off the top.
Okay.
That melted cheese.
You chose your
good.
favorite brick.
See how the cheese is like coated on
You know, there's something inspiring about him following through with this food hack despite Jessica's best attempts to ruin it.
the outside of that boneless
Blatantly saying, like, I'm not touching this stupid oven.
rib. And like the cheese, it's melted on there. It's not like
I would not use the term melted to describe the cheese.
burnt to hell and back, but it's a nice
It's not burnt to hell and back? Are you sure?
golden brown.
What would you describe being burnt to hell and back then?
See that? Look at it.
It turned back into a complete solid. I don't know. The cheese is harder than it was when it was refrigerated. Oh, he's in heaven. That's got to be sunlight.
YouTube, I'm a son of a bitch for making
No kidding.
these ribs
You
because
definitely are.
I let them cool off because I didn't want to burn my mouth off, and I didn't want Jessica to burn her mouth off either.
Oh, that's why you let them cool overnight?
You know, I wanted to be able to like make
Oh,
these.
someone's hacking and spitting. That's probably her brushing her teeth this morning. She had like a 10-minute stream just repeatedly gagging, claiming she was brushing her teeth. Some people do that. Some people like to gag at least one time while brushing their teeth. What's up with that? Like every time?
Fucking bomb-ass ribs, do a food hack. And
Gag
snack,
every
you know?
time? She was
And
just gagging, brush her teeth. I hate fucking brushing my fucking teeth.
These YouTube, that first bite was just like, what is this?
The cheese has like formed a hollow shell after everything deflated around it. It's like a hollow dome of cheese on top.
No.
Oh my god, that totally is what happened. It totally was cooking, burning, crisping up, cheese like toasted, solidified, and then everything else just dehydrated down, and then the cheese is still up in a dome like that. I feel like that's the most telling thing.
YouTube,
It sounds like he's chewing on a piece of bark.
not trying to toot my own goddamn horn, but these are some of the dankest fucking ribs I've ever tasted in my life.
No kidding.
I've been eating barbecue ribs
Brother, you're eating jerky.
my entire life. Watched many a great make a bomb-ass rib. But this,
Oh my god, oh, he's in heaven. Oh my god, whoa, that's a lot in your mouth at once. Jeez. No one's gonna come save you if you start choking.
oh my fucking god, dude.
I wish I got a better view to see if those sunlight. It's gotta be. It's very white, reflecting off the
Tender.
bottles.
Letting it all cool off, do its thing, you know.
Who's bumping music?
That cheese.
That's not. Okay, no, it's in the video. Okay, if you have headphones
It's not
on,
about the
you can
cheese
hear a
pull, son.
thumping.
It's about the flavor. That cheese pull. Who gives a fuck about the cheese pull on this one?
Someone's blasting
Because
something.
the cheese,
I'm still hearing it.
like these ribs are done to perfection. The cheese.
Oh yeah,
is
so
not
there's some
burnt.
bass bumping.
All the sauces,
Damn, he's still
and the
going.
liquors and the beers and whatever I put into these.
All evaporated.
This is getting the Cobra seal of approval, dude. Like I ain't playing. Like these are some fucking, dude. Fucking.
I'm sure they were a real beacon of hope to him this morning when he woke up and everything was wrong, right? Oh, I muted.
Tender and they're fully cooked.
Tender, he says.
Oh my fucking god, the
You
flavor
look at him
on
admiring it.
these is fucking phenomenal, YouTube. And once again, Cobra's showing you how to make them.
Cobra's done it
Don't
again.
get exact time frames and when I pulled these out of the oven and how long I let them sit, you know.
You don't get exact time frames of when he took it out of the oven. Why is that? Can I get an estimate?
I just got lucky on this. I'm about to film these for a cooking video of the final segments.
About to film me for a cooking video. Brother, you're talking to us. This is the final segment. Who are you talking to right now? Is Jessica there?
Take them off the tin foil when they're cooled off enough.
Now I can't help but feel like him saying you don't get the exact timeline for when he took him out of the oven is very telling, no?
And I'd use a fork to do that.
Right.
Because they were like a little stuck to the. But
How are we
it's
doing
all
here?
right.
A couple of minutes
It's
left.
Fucking cooked them beautifully. These ribs, I would serve these at the Cobra's Cantina. These are that fucking good.
Cobra's
okay? I'm
Cantina.
not even fucking bullshitting you right now. I am not fucking bullshitting
Is that going to be a restaurant that operates out of his
you right
clock
now.
towered
These
mansion?
ribs.
You and Ellen Gonna run the Cobra Cantina, am I
These
right?
ribs are everything in a wedding ring. These ribs are sin.
Now who's talking about a wedding ring?
So, like, you know, I ordered bone-in ribs, but they gave me boneless. And I'm like, all right, I can work with this. I can work
At least
with
they
it.
didn't forget your garlic butter cups.
Because sometimes when you're cooking, you just got to find what you can work with and what you got at your disposal and make it happen.
Surely. We good
These
now?
motherfuckers are boneless, so you don't got to pick them off the
He's getting up real close.
bone, just straight cook. You can eat the whole thing, dude. It's fucking oof.
Thanks.
So it took me like a couple days
I'm
to
good.
make it, but
It took a couple days to make it. He said it. He said it took a couple days to make it.
I am not complaining. I ate one of those ribs. The flavor on that, you don't even taste the alcohol. You just taste. You don't even.
Bro, that evaporated days ago.
It's spicy, a little bit spicy, but it's not like over the top. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh,
like a little
boy.
bit of heat, but it's just sweet, flavorful. What?
Let's wrap this up.
Creating the unhealthiest food, YouTube.
Surely.
The unhealthiest of fucking food.
Surely. You've done it. Congratulations. What now? Good luck.
People are like,
He's just
oh, is
staring
Cobra
at
gonna
it.
do any more food hacks? And I'm like, yeah, I'm working
Here
on
he
it.
is. Here he is doing it. Took a couple of days, but here he is.
This bull here,
Oh, he's
and I was washing
in love with these ribs.
up
Even more than Ellen.
plates to plate it up. Bull, so to speak.
Okay. He can't get over it. He can't get over it. They're making him act up.
Fucking bomb ass food hacks, but this one,
Ribs making him
this
act
food
up
hack
right
is
now.
seriously good.
He's just sitting there, just drinking his drink, admiring it. He didn't even eat another one. He's just that one. And he's just losing it.
If you can't get the seasoning, who cares?
Okay. What?
With these cheesy ribs,
It,
I'm getting the Cobra seal of approval.
I don't know.
These Jones are fucking
Looks like they were in a
dude.
fire.
I smoke these fucking joints
know?
to the fucking dome, dude. To the face piece.
What does any of that mean? Oh, she's up. She said, could I try it? Something try it, she's saying?
To the face piece.
Try it for you? Is that what she's saying?
To the face piece.
Yeah, I think she's try it for you? The hell? And there's been no more updates past that. Live scheduled for 2 minutes ago on Queen Cobra. I don't. Okay, is this happening or did someone click a button wrong? I don't know, but guess if anything happens, we'll have to check it out. So there you go. As hard as she tried to ruin Cobra's ribs, he loves them. He's absolutely enamored by them. It's the favorite thing he's ever made. She tried to strike him down, but it only made him stronger. All right, see you for the next one. Bye-bye.